Poetic device. Alliteration. Repeated consonant sound at the beginning of words placed near each other, usually on the same line. Example. Silence surged softly. The furrow followed free. Assonance. Repeated vowel sounds in words placed near each other on the same line. Example. A host of golden daffodils. Consonants. Repeated consonant sounds at the ending of words placed near each other, usually on the same line. Example. I will die, she shall grieve. Onomatopoeia. Words that sounds like their meanings. Example. The sack fell into the river with a splash. Hyperbole. An outrageous exaggeration used for effect. Example. My grandmother is as old as the hills. Metaphor. A direct comparison between two unlike things, stating that one is the other or does the action of the other. Example. Her voice is music to his ears. Simile. A direct comparison of two unlike things using like or as. Example. As cold as ice, seem like a fish. Antonymy. Replaces the name of a thing with the name of something else with which it is closely associated. Crown, for the power of a king. Sword, for military force. Personification. A thing, an idea, or an animal is given human attributes. Example. The flowers danced in the gentle breeze. Oxymoron. Two opposite ideas are joined to create an effect. Example. I burn and freeze like ice. Friendly fight, etc. Transferred epithet. An adjective used to describe the main quality of someone or something. Example. A happy person. Synecdoche. A literary device in which a part of something is substituted for the whole. Example. Wheels for car, boots for soldiers. Symbolism is the idea of using symbols to represent a meaning, idea, or quality. Imagery. Visual image. Sight. Example. It was dark and dim in the forest. Auditory image. Sound. Example. The children were screaming and shouting in the fields. Olfactory image. Smell. Example. He whiffed the aroma of the brewed coffee. Gustatory image. Taste. Example. The fresh and juicy orange is very cold and sweet. Tactile image. Touch. Example. She ran her hands on a soft satin fabric. If by Rudyard Kipling. If is a didactic type of poem where didactic means a poem which teaches moral or lesson of life and wisdom. Rhyming scheme of if. AB, AB, CD, CD. Example of personification from it. Triumph and disasters to impostors. The unforgiving minute. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you, etc. Hyperbole. Yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you will be a man, my son. Metaphor. The unforgiving minute. Symbol. Pitch and toss. Crowds and keep your virtue or walk with kings. Death, the Leveler by James Shirley. The poem is a type of funeral song. Rhyming scheme AB, AB, CC, DD. Metaphor. The glories of our blood and stage are shadows, not substantial things. And plant fresh laurels where they kill. Alliteration. Victor victim, smell sweet. Symbol. Laurels. Personification. There is no armor against faith. Death lays his icy hand on kings. Death, purple altar. Transferred epithet. With the poor, crooked scythe and spade. Oxymoron. Victor victim. Sunrise on the Hills by H.W. Longfellow. The theme of the poem is the didactic power of nature. Simile, like host in battle overthrown, transferred epithet, nosy bittern, personification. The sun's returning march, soft gales went forth to kiss the sun-clad vales. Rhyme AABBCC. Onomatopoeia. I saw the current whirl and flash. Symbols. Heaven's wide arc. Returning march. Sun-clad vales. Oxymoron. Soft gales. Example of visual imagery in the poem. Cloud the rich valley. Woods were brightened. Darkened valley. Example of auditory image. Distant waters dash. Music of the village bell. The echo-giving hills. Example of kinesthetic image. The sun returning march. Wheeled his spiral way. Cloud was lifted. The Wreck of the Titanic by Benjamin Peckett. Rhyme scheme AABB. Personification. She was the last best work of men. She stuck with a shiver from stem to stern. Alliteration. Be British. A shiver from stem to stern. Shall sound sublime. Sang from sight. Metaphor. A poem of iron and steel. A sea dream. Consonants. The largest and grandest of all ships that day. She was the last best work of men. To Sleep by William Wordsworth. The poem is a Petrarchan sonnet. Rhyming scheme ABBA ABBA CD CD CD. Personification and could not win thee. Mother of fresh thoughts. Oxymoron. Blessed barrier. Alliteration. Sleepless and soon the small birds.